Hey Leo, what's happening? What's cracking, lagging, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy in for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your December 2019 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below, man. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. First link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and see what's cracking for the Leo, baby. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. What messages do we have coming through for Team Leo, please? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. All right, baby. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what's cracking. You feel me? Leo, energy between you and another person. You got a King of Swords, can be connected with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian. You have a Hierophant card, you have a Two of Swords, and then you got a Queen of Cups. So, can be connecting with a Taurus possibly as well. Based off what I'm seeing, I definitely feel like you are redirecting yourself, or more so, rebranding yourself in the way that you view commitment, okay? I definitely feel like things are changing in the way that you're viewing commitment this month, and if you really want it or not too. It seems like you're kind of coming to that recognition of committing to somebody is a choice, and is it a choice that I really want to give my energy away to? Do I want to be single for now and kind of enjoy my life, or do I really want to dabble in relationships? So from what I'm seeing here, you're kind of reconstructing the way that you look at love and reconstructing the boundaries you want to set between you and another person. Because I do feel over here, Queen of Cups, you've gone through a lot of emotional times, and you've dealt with a lot of people who appear to be very inconsistent as well as very indecisive on what it is they want with you, and you're tired of the indecisiveness. It's almost like, I'm only going to commit to somebody when I really know that there's something here. I'm only going to commit to somebody when I really know that they want me, because I feel like a lot of the connections and relationships that you may have formed recently or possibly in the past have been relationships where people are indecisive on what the future would be with you, and you are so tired of dealing with people that are utterly indecisive. It's just something you can't stand moving forward. So yeah, King of Swords here. You're really stepping up in your love life, and you are very much so having a more stronger look on the people that you are going to involve yourself with. You're being more sturdier and more firm. You're not just going to give your love away to just anybody. You're only going to give your love away to somebody who of course you feel like you vibe with, but it's got to be somebody who's willing to not just say that they love and care for you. It's got to be a person who's going to show that they love and care for you. You see what I'm saying? So damn, Leo, we bossing up a little bit. Clarifying the Two of Swords, though. What do we got? Death card. Ooh. Could have been connecting with a Scorpio. Yeah. So in regards to your most recent connection, you can be connecting with somebody who decided to end things with you because they felt as if they didn't know where things were going to go. Remember how I was saying that you're dealing with indecisive people? Well, within your last connection that you recently had, you may have been connecting with a person who had completely ended things due to their indecisiveness on where things are going to go. Yeah, and I feel like, Leo, you're coming from a place where it's like, you know, people are so unreliable, and why should I rely all of, you know, my love on just one person? That isn't fair to me, and that isn't, you know, reliable in general. So yeah, the main message that keeps coming through, guys, is you're not putting any sort of reliability on another person. You are only strictly focused on yourself. And when you really feel that somebody is going to prove that they love you, and when you really feel it and see it from them, that is when you'll take action in your love life. For now, after whatever ending just occurred between you and another person, you're going to simply leave that be. You will not be giving your love away. It will be harder for you to give your love away to somebody until they genuinely prove and show you action that they want to be with you. So let's take a look into what this connection was with this person, okay? What is going on with the person Leo is dealing with? How do they feel towards Leo, please, throughout December 2019? How does this person that Leo is connecting with feel towards Leo throughout December 2019? Let's take a look. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, talking instantly about the confusion that they had, whether they wanted to be with you on a romantic level or not. The Nine of Pentacles talks about independence and singality. This is the card of where I'm single, I'm doing me, I'm enjoying myself, I'm not tying down to anything. So this is almost the card of no strings attached. And with the Seven of Cups here, I feel like your person that you were dealing with, Leo, saw that there was a wide variety of people they could be with. And considering that they were so independent, I already feel like from the get-go, the person you were connecting with was always independent by nature. And I feel like whoever you were dealing with from the get-go wasn't looking for some sort of committal type relationship. Over here, you have a Magician card and you have a Knight of Swords as well. This individual is very attractive. They are very seductive. You can be connecting with somebody who is a charmer, or they know how to charm very well based on the way that they talk. So you could have been connecting with somebody who is quite the smooth talker. But I'm seeing that it almost appears that between you guys, it was almost just communication, conversation. It was a vibe between you guys, but it feels like this vibe was never taking off because you guys were so rooted and stuck in whatever this was. It almost feels like you were connecting with somebody that you guys had something, but there wasn't a label there. It almost feels like this person was not going to push it to we're in a relationship or ask you to be in a relationship. So you had a vibe with somebody and it was already confusing you on an emotional level because you were like, what are we? You see what I'm saying now? So I feel like whoever you were dealing with, Leo, didn't even give you any sort of label. You know, they were vibing with you, but they did not commit to anything. Okay? Moving forward from that, High Priestess card, Nine of Swords, yeah, this person can feel that you were calling for commitment and this was pushing them back. Why is this person so scared of labels? Okay? Yeah, you're dealing with somebody who's very indecisive. They're very scared of labels. Whoever this was you were connecting with, Leo, was like, they like to live in the moment. They don't want to rush anything. And the thing is like, you could be in a connection with this person for 6 months down the line, and they'd still be like, I don't want to rush into a relationship. Like, 6 months is long enough to have one. So, you know, I feel like whoever this is you were dealing with, Leo, they were just very independent by nature, and they just were not ready to commit at this point in their life. They would have whatever vibe it is they had with you, but they would refuse to title it. You were connecting with somebody who was afraid of commitment, and they knew that that is exactly what it is you wanted, and that started to terrify them because they were not ready to settle down with anybody. Now, I'm also seeing too, this person could have been scared of responsibility. Just letting you know that as well. I don't want to say that the person you were dealing with was more immature, Leo. They could have been a more immature person, but I feels like they were afraid of responsibility. So you could have been connecting with somebody that didn't have many responsibilities or a lack thereof. Now, in regards to how Leo feels towards the person they're dealing with, let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout December 2019. How does Leo feel towards the person they are connecting with? We got a World card here, we got an Ace of Wands, we got a Page of Swords, we got a Lovers, we got a Five of Cups, a Page of Pentacles, a Queen of Swords, a Knight of Cups, and then a Six of Wands. So, based on how you feel towards them, it's like, I don't really feel like you're still stuck on this situation because you're going through this, yeah, you're going to be going through your pain, but bouncing back real quick. That's the vibe that I'm feeling here. Because remember, Leo, how in the beginning of the reading I was telling you that you are reconstructing the way you look at commitment and reconstructing the way that you give out love to other people. This connection was almost like the last straw for you. Because with the Five of Cups to the Page of Pentacles, this is you embracing, I'm so tired of being hurt by other people that I'm not going to let myself be hurt again. Fuck being hurt, fuck feeling pain. I'm going to bounce back from this situation and really just be more strict on who I'm giving out my love to. And for now, I'm going to just enjoy vibing with people rather than getting too emotionally attached, because I'm only going to give myself my 100 to someone if I am receiving 100% back from them. So you'll be bouncing back from this connection, and I feel like this connection you have with this person is really what triggered you to reconstruct the way that you would commit to somebody and the way that you would give love to someone, okay? Now, with the Page of Swords to the Ace of Wands, you are already looking into the near future. You know, you're in a place in time where you're ready to talk to new people, and I feel like you have no issue jumping back into the dating scene and talking to new people. Now, what I mean by jumping back into the dating scene is I don't see, Leo, that you're going to instantly go date someone new. No, it just feels like you're down and open to the possibility of talking to new people and getting to know people and learning to vibe with somebody. There's no issue with that there. So, but while you're single and enjoying the single life, if there's any opportunities that appear to come up, you're not afraid to take them. You have a World card here as well. You really will be making peace with the situation that you just had. And really, I feel like for most of you Leos, this connection was very short-lived. I don't feel like it was something that was drawn out as much to as 6 months as was mentioned previously. It could have been drawn out that long, but I don't feel like it was. For some of you, maybe you were caught up in a long cycle, but I feel for the majority of Leos, this was a very short cycle between you and this person you were dealing with, who was very, you know, in the uncommittal stage. But once again, they triggered you here in order for you to recognize, I need to be mindful of how much I share myself with people, and I can only share myself with somebody when I'm getting 100% of them back. You know, it's got to be very equal. It's got to be very balanced. So you're recognizing that you got to bring the balance back to your love life, and that's absolutely okay. Either way, though, I do feel from this person's side, they were the one that ended things with you. And like I said, it was due to that fear of knowing that you wanted something much more, and they didn't want to change anything. So I do feel on their side, they were the one that ended things with you. Now, in regards to what you're feeling currently, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, you're really dropping the connection and leaving it be. Knight of Cups to the Lovers, you are ready to move your love elsewhere, okay? So it all goes back to that main concept where there's no problem with you wanting to give love. You have no issue with giving love. It is something that's very beautiful. You recognize that it's beautiful, Leo, and you will give your love to the right one, but you know that this person right now isn't deserving or worthy of your love, and you will share it where it is respected, appreciated, and reciprocated, okay? There we go, baby. So I like this bounce back kind of energy and just saying, hey, man, it kind of is what it is. We're not harping on shit right now, Leo, and that's very fucking good, okay? Now, in regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, i.e. where things are going throughout the month of December, let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout December 2019. You might see them when you're out with friends. I don't know what that's about, Leo, so be mindful. Okay, but you have an 8 of Wands, you have an 8 of Swords, you have a Chariot card, a 5 of Wands, and then a 4 of Swords. Okay, so in regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, you're going to let all of your thoughts out onto them. So in the month of December, if things haven't ended between you two already, it seems like things will end between you two. Okay, now let me point this out. For Leos that are in very happy relationships, that have been in like a relationship for years or a year, or are with a person who's committal, this is not your reading. Don't fear a breakup. But for Leos that are dealing with the person that accurately fits this description, then chances are that things are going to simmer down this month, okay? If they haven't already. Now, in regards to where energies are aligning, 8 of Wands to the 8 of Swords talks about, I am moving my thoughts from overthinking, because it almost makes me feel, Leo, that in the beginning, when this person wouldn't commit to you, it made you feel insecure. It could have made you feel like you weren't good enough, or you weren't worthy, or that, damn, why does nobody ever want to commit to me? Am I not enough? But you're taking yourself out of your head, which is good. Because you're recognizing, Leo, I am not the problem. I am not the worst person in the world. I'm actually a great person. The only thing is that the people that I'm connecting with aren't in alignment with what it is I want. So continue to remind yourself that you're not the problem. You're just connecting with people that aren't in alignment with what it is you want, such as a relationship and genuine true love. So never try to say I'm not enough or I'm not worthy just because somebody isn't interested in what you're offering. All right, just do yourself a favor. If you are noticing that you're connecting with those types of people, then I would say deter from connecting with people that want the opposite of what it is you want. And of course, sometimes you don't know until you find out, and that's absolutely okay. But never, ever, ever feel that you are not enough just because somebody doesn't want the same things you want or doesn't want to be with you. That doesn't mean jack shit. That just means that they missed an opportunity with a lovely fucking person, okay? Goddamn. Moving forward, we got over here a Chariot card to the 5 of Swords. So you're going to be leaving away any sort of negative emotions you've had feeling for them. So if you have felt any sort of negative emotions towards this person, Leo, you're really dropping it all off in December, okay? It's like, it is what it is. They didn't want me in that way. They didn't want to commit. Yes, they had a vibe with me. It kind of feels like they played me, but I'm letting it go. You're going to let it go this month, which is good. And with the 4 Swords, you're going to isolate yourself from them. So this is probably going to end up in a conversation between you two where it's like, hey, look, I know you didn't want the same things as me, but good luck on, you know, finding the, you know, perfect girl or perfect guy for you. And then, you know, Leo, you're kind of just going to say, hey, man, I'm going to keep living my life, and whatever comes my way, comes my way. And I'm still open to the idea of love. I'm still open to talking and meeting new people. I just recognize that you and we don't connect, okay? So that's pretty good here. I do see a pretty peaceful ending coming from this. I don't feel like there's going to be any toxicity here. Because on your side, you don't need the negative vibes. On your side, you don't need the toxicity. On your side, you don't need to fight with someone. You're just letting it go. Like a hot coal. Good. Awesome. Honestly. As for the overall outcome between you two, throughout the month of December, what do we got? 7 of Wands. There you go. Both of you are restricted from one another. You might end up blocking this person, Leo. Okay, and it's not just to be petty, it's just because you are done and over with them. So you might block them via social media, via your phone number, etc. But the 7 of Wands is, this is finality. I'm done with this situation. It is out of sight, it is out of mind. Cool. So this is pretty interesting. You know, this connection triggered a lot in you. It triggered you to see that, hey, I cannot just wear my heart on my sleeve. And also, I got to be really mindful and aware of the red flags in certain connections and relationships that I'm a part of, because sometimes people can pinpoint red flags. Like the first red flag of this situation appeared to be this person never labeling you guys something, or always scared to label it something, as if, I don't know what it is we just have a vibe. All right, a vibe can last anywhere between a couple days to a month. But when you start getting in the 2 to 3 months, like, listen, honey, your vibe is BS, okay? So that's the way that I see that. But I like a lot how it triggered you to really boss up in the sense of, you know what, I'm protecting my heart, and I'm not letting somebody, or I'm not getting the short end of the stick, and I'm not going to let somebody short stick end me, okay? That's a good vibe right there. So with the Hierophant card to the King of Swords, you're basically just in a place of protection. You know, you're not disclosing yourself from love. You are staying open to the idea of love, but you're only giving it to the people that are really worthy and deserving of it, and that prove themselves that they want it. I like it a lot, Leo. All right, what is Leo's best advice, please, for the month of December? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. What is Leo's best advice throughout the month of December 2019? Thank you. Let's take a look. We got an Ace of Swords, we have a Six of Cups, we have a Three of Pentacles, a Three of Cups, a Knight of Wands, and a Four of Cups. Awesome. So the Ace of Swords is basically talking about living in your truth. Really don't bend your will for anybody. That's something that's important too. I'm not saying you do this, Leo, but some people do. When some people meet someone new, they can adapt to their personality just so that the person you're dealing with could like you better. And I'm not saying you do this, Leo, but this is what I'm telling you to do. Don't be anyone else but yourself, especially in love, especially in dating, especially in relationships. People are gonna love and appreciate you for being you way more than trying to be someone that is likable. So for any Leos that may have been struggling in their relationship, don't be afraid to be yourself. Continue being yourself. So I want you guys to know that. Continue being the true version of you. Also, we have here a Six of Cups. Accept the things that have happened in your past. Accept what has happened in the past of your life, whether this was things that have occurred in your love life or things that have affected you negatively, and continue with the power to move forward every single day by acknowledging that the past no longer matters, and the only thing that matters is this present moment we're experiencing currently. So if any of you Leos have been, you know, keeping your head in the past, realize that the past no longer has any power the moment you step into this present moment, the moment you step into this present reality. All right, we have a Three of Pentacles here. Continue working on yourself and developing yourself as much as you possibly can. That is always incredibly important to keep on moving forward in life and improving yourself and improving your quality of life as much as you can in a positively impactful way. And with the Three of Cups, oh, there you go, the Three of Cups to the Knight of Wands, I would say during this time, Leo, if anybody tries to come back towards you for reconciliation, this is something that should be avoided. Random message there, but that's your best advice. If there's any sort of people that come back towards you who are trying to reconcile with you, get back together with you, I don't feel like these are the people that have the right kind of intentions. So I would say when you're thinking about moving forward in love, really move forward in love. Don't give any exes a chance moving forward from this timeline of December into 2020. Don't do it. Go into 2020 with a brand new experience to meet brand new people, because it's a brand new year of life, right? Our decade has just ended. 2010 to 2020, we have just ended a decade. It is time to enjoy a brand new one, right? 2020 to 2030. Let's enjoy that shit. So, just a random message of advice. They said don't reconcile with any exes here, Leo. If exes do come back, it doesn't appear that they have the greatest intentions. And I wouldn't doubt that, because sometimes exes do gravitate towards their past partners with the worst intentions ever in order to gain things such as sex or attention and whatnot. So I do feel that moving into 2020, really try to focus and hone in on nothing but new and only new people and new things, okay? That is really going to add value to your life. So with your best advice that we're carrying into the new year here, continue tapping into your true self and being your true self. Accept the past for what it is and live in the present moment. Continue improving your quality of life with that Three of Pentacles. Never stop improving yourself, as well as improving, the life that's around you. Three of Cups to the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups. Don't take anything back from the past. Remember, this ties into the Six of Cups. Make peace with your past and don't invite it into the present, okay? Everything that is new, everything that is present, that is what we will enjoy, okay? So Leo, I like this. Your mind is going into a different direction. you are viewing yourself in a different way. You're viewing yourself a lot more worthy, which is good because you are worthy and deserving of beautiful things. And you're being more strict about who you give your love to, as you should. You know, being strict about who you give your love to doesn't mean you're a closed off person or emotionally unavailable. It just means that you know that you have to give it to somebody that is worthy of it. And you have to share it with somebody that wants to reciprocate that same energy back to you. It's a waste to give your love away to people who don't care. And that's never a good time, right? So don't give your love away to people who don't care. But nonetheless, Leo, I like how we're going in this direction, moving into 2020. It's looking like a good-ass vibe. I really do. And I hope you take that advice as well, because that advice is pretty solid here too. So anyways, Leo, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care. Have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing rest of your day, as well as an amazing rest of your December. And I will catch you guys for your December mid-monthlies. And then after those mid-monthlies, baby, we going right into January. So take care, guys. Have an awesome one, and I will catch you guys later, all right? Peace.